Now, only post that I agree with, and I was like, shit, I can go back for that. When it was like, if you was because I guess they were actually talking about. I don't know if it was real or not, but they were like, they were thinking about talking about doing like some student loan forgiveness shit for people,
Yeah.
and they were like, you could spend, I think it was like 30 days, no, 60 days, locked up, and they will forgive your student loan debt. I was like, shit, bring that on.
Yeah.
And then like some people were like, do you think you could actually do it? I was like, 60 days? That's it? 60
Green,
days.
green, green.
And no
Okay,
more
here comes
student
your
loan
first
debt?
time black.
I was like, yeah, easy. Easy. It's like, I could do 60 days standing on my head, baby. Like, that's no problem. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna have any like felonies, or it's just a simple arrest for 60 days. 60 days on the show. I was like, I almost got that in vacation days where I could take off for those many days and
One
be
more
straight.
Have you ever watched that show? Have you ever watched that 60 Days In, Jeremy?
Yeah, I watched that.
That shit. That's fucking
It's goofy. It's goofy. It was one episode that happened to pop up on my YouTube notifications, because it's one show that from A&E that I do watch. I do like. Well, I catch it on. I shouldn't say I watch it. I catch it on YouTube. Like the Dallas SWAT show.
Oh yeah. That was
Dallas SWAT. It was.
Chicken
And
flag,
then there was
chicken
another
flag.
one. So like it was Dallas SWAT, and then I want to say they had like Kansas City SWAT. And like I watched like 2 episodes of Kansas City SWAT, and I was like, they need to go talk to the people from Dallas SWAT, because they don't know how to breach a house or anything. Those guys suck. You know, if that was the SWAT team that I had to deal with, I could always get away. Shit.
exactly.
You know. Now on Live PD, when Live PD was on, it was one officer. I want to say he was from it was Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was one officer that I liked him. I was like, shit, he seemed like he was pretty. Like he seemed like he was a pretty, you know, he understood this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he worked in gang task force and shit like that. So see, I think that's what a lot of officers need. Like they need to have that training to work in gang task force
Hmm.
before they work in like an urban community as a patrol officer.
Yeah.
Because gang task force, I don't know what they. To me, it seems like what they do different is they actually get out there and try to like meet the community
Hmm.
and try to build a rapport. You know?
Does he need outside? All right, hold on, Jeremy. Give me 1 second. I got this bug out.
Yep. Wonderful man, package. But I'll let you know if I end up getting that AK, Chris.
All right.
I think I am, dude. Because like the price really, like when I think about it, it ain't really bad.
All right. Oh, protest in Louisville, huh? What are they protesting for now?
They should be protesting for Breonna Taylor.
Okay, what do you
That makes sense.
what are
Why
they?
the fuck would they do that?
Ah, damn it, dude.
Can't do that. Keep your. If that's the case, then they can't fire motherfuckers that wear swastikas at GameStop. I'm just saying.
What
Take your
happened?
politics. They're protesting a what booger in what Dallas and Fort Worth because a bitch got fired for wearing a Black Lives Matter mask to work. Politics. Don't wear your politics to work.
A what burger?
A Whataburger? It's like yeah, it's a Whataburger. It's like a fucking like Five Guys. It's one of them fucking fancy hamburger places.
Oh, Whataburger?
Yeah. Now I could see him protesting if she wore a fucking Cow Lives Matter shirt or PETA something. But to be whining, like you got to check your politics at the door. You work for a franchise; they have the right for dress code.
Yep. As
Oh,
much
she
as I
quit?
don't know.
Then fuck her. Yeah, fuck her. Guess her job wasn't that important.
At
If
least
she-
not to her.
Yeah, if she quit and wasn't fired, fuck her. That just shows their ignorance, not the ignorance of everybody else. That's just dumb. And then they're protesting in Louisville. You said are they protesting Breonna Taylor shit? Or are they protesting some other stuff? Jeremy said they should be protesting Breonna Taylor stuff.
You only have one additional set of tires for this race.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here, Jeremy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she said it was they're protesting something else.
Mm.
A new day, new protest.
Remember, guys,
I don't
only
know,
one
man.
set,
This new
only
harbor
one
is
faster
pretty
pair.
fucking crazy too.
Play your strategy.
Tight.
Nice pole there, Hunter. Appreciate it.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Where'd your
Pit
dad
road,
go? He having
close
internet
right now.
problems?
Man, I
Catch up,
can't
ready,
wait till
car.
the movie come out. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I
though.
guess so. Our internet's fine right now. I don't know why it would kick him out like that.
John Wick 4 and 5 are going to be filmed soon. Well, starting
You
next
pulling
year.
all the internet, man.
Starting when they can get back to work.
Shoot, I guess so.
Yeah, they said they're going to start filming next year. And they're going to do them back to back, film both movies back to back. God damn, she's fine.
Good lap, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I hate seeing that though.
Oh,
We have to tech his truck. He's using that broadband to hybrid his engine there.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Wait a minute.
Post car is off.
why the fuck is there so many West Coasters here?
Green, green, green.
That's weird. They must have shut down all their shit. Like literally, they must have shut down all the racetracks. That seems way too
Car
soon. Like,
outside.
ain't none of the big
Keep
races
low.
until next
Outside,
year.
clear.
I don't know, dude. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, Jeremy. What's up? Shit,
Shit's being funny.
Inside. Keep high.
Shit's being stupid.
Stay
I
high.
think that might be Discord.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
I'm so man. I
Still
look at some
there,
of these
still
local
there.
lowrider guys, right? And I look at their cars.
Still
they have
there.
cars.
Still there.
And
Clear. 2 wide.
I think
Still
we talked about
inside.
this. Like for some of them to be a part of these clubs, and
Still there.
they need all this and all that, you know, to be a part of this club or whatever.
Still there at the bottom.
Like, how is that possible?
Stay high.
hold on.
Put the car on the low side.
Yeah, like how is that possible when your paint
Clear.
doesn't look
Inside.
Like, you tell somebody you need their shit to look like this.
Stay
But
high.
then you
Put
look
the
at
car on the
members
low
of your
side.
clubs, like paints and shit like that. And it's like,
Still there,
y'all
inside.
can't even know that.
Stay high.
You know
Clear.
what I'm saying?
Yep. Exactly. And they always look like they're awesome, and then you get up close and start looking at them, and it's like,
Inside.
that's a piece of fucking
Clear inside.
piece of masking
Car
tape.
inside.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Clear inside.
orange.
Yeah, and you can see the ripple effects, you know? Yeah. This is clowning. I don't see that. I look at some of this shit. It was like, yeah, I think I know a guy who could paint that better. You know, we talk about those people who be like, oh, well, I know a guy, yeah, I believe I know a guy that can paint that.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Still there. Clear outside. 2 wide. Clear
In the
inside.
garage
Inside.
with a dirt
Clear.
floor. That's the fucking sad thing.
Yeah.
We got big problems with that engine.
It's
That's
like
like-
that Mako level fucking type shit sometimes you see.
Yep.
There's a guy on, you remember what that guy's videos were? He has his paint booth in the carport next to his house, and he has it like wooded off and plasticed. You know, he has like plastic hanging and shit. That dude can paint some shit, and he ain't using nothing fancy.
It
Yeah,
was,
he's like carport
Might have
shit.
floated up
It's
a little
like,
bit too
wow.
much there. Yeah, I noticed
I'm
that.
telling you, man, that's, hey,
And that's why I say I wouldn't have, nobody builds me a car unless they was Mexican, because that guy was Mexican. And he was a painter. You got to have the Mexican body, man.
yeah, oh my God. It was, I forget who it was I was watching, but, it was one dude on YouTube, I think it was YouTube. The man, like, I'm watching his shit, dude, and I'm just like, oh, it was YouTube. So it was this
Okay,
Cadillac
punch it.
that was like, dude was like, building the Cadillac in my yard, in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
Black dude.
Yep.
You got the black flag. Too fast on pit road.
He
We need to come in
literally
and serve a 15
Built that
second penalty.
motherfucker up from the ground up. I mean, redid the interior, all the electrical work and shit. All in his back, in his garage. And the cold part is, so I happened to see it, somebody posted in one of the Cadillac groups I'm in. It was in the Cadillac group or Black Lowrider history group.
Come in for the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
And so I watched that build up on YouTube. And one dude was like, hey man, like, you got the link to it? I was like, yeah. So I went and got the link and I put it in the group. The dude who posted it, he was like, oh, that's from years ago. He changed the rims.
Yeah.
It's the same car, but just different rims, bro. Like, calm down. Same fucking car, just different rims. That's it. Like, it's okay. It's the same fucking build.
Right?
But I'll be honest with you, dude. It was a lot better than a lot of these cars that people sent off to these shops to get done by these supposed big name builders.
And I always want to know how a motherfucker can afford to have some of that shit done, especially sending shit out to be done.
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm looking at it firsthand so far, and the price quotes I've gotten on some of the shit that I want to get done, yikes.
Yeah, ridiculous, right?
Yikes. Cause I tell you what, dude, it's making me wish that I
Okay, go.
had like I want to go get
Dang, I
like one
wasn't
of
paying
those
attention.
pole
Oh,
barns or
no.
whatever,
Mm-hmm.
put it up, get
Yeah, you checked
a
up hard. I
plasma
was like, oh,
cutter
shit,
or
oh,
some
shit,
shit
oh,
like
shit.
that,
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in
and
single
do some
file.
cutting and shit my
Pit
damn
road is
self.
closed.
Yeah, I was
Get
trying to
stuff
touch my
and
field.
get
I
in.
didn't realize that was
Come.
the turn away.
Couldn't do no worse.
I'll just
You
effectively,
can say that
well,
shit again. Like, it's, now, it is some shit that I want to get
Hey,
done.
car gonna be out of 2, y'all. Out of 2.
I don't know who that is. Now it is some shit that I want to get for Ruby. I think it'll look good on her. Alright.
Yeah.
Cause so like for the door handles, I want to get those engraved. I think that'll be a nice little touch at the end of it, you know?
Yep.
As well as like the side mirrors, getting those engraved.
Letter 87, car
You
by.
know?
Yep.
And maybe like the bezels around the tail
Chris?
lights or some shit like that. Like just something, just little minor shit engraved.
Mhm.
Dude, when I saw how much it is for
Chris?
the door,
Yeah, what's up?
Catster 27, car.
Good little run there, guys.
the door handles, I was like, well, how much is it to have the side mirrors done?
I'll say you
$500
got 25, so we're gonna have
just
to
for the
put
side
one.
mirrors to be engraved. I was like, you know what? Just getting those re-chromed. That sounds like a great idea. You know,
Pit road is now open.
I want to know what most of these motherfuckers do for a living. Because it ain't legal.
No, of course not.
It can't be legal. You're not making that much money as no fucking tow truck driver.
Mm-hmm. If they talk that, or they're talking out their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Dave?
Hey, Hunter, how you doing?
You
Just
know.
like Evan has a fucking
Pretty
lowrider.
good, pretty good.
He has
How'd you do last
three
night?
fucking cars. How the fuck does Evan have 3 cars?
yeah, I
He
got
can't
hit a
live
bunch of
in
times. I think I ended up
live in
like
California,
15th
you
or
know?
something.
It's like priorities.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I got wrecked at the end too. I think I got like 11th or something.
How I'm seeing it is, a lot of
I
them
think you
must
were up there
have a
mixing it up when you were
shitload
the
of
lap
debt,
down.
dude.
Yeah.
A shitload of debt.
Oh yeah, how'd you get that lucky dog?
Yeah, I thought that's what you were trying
Like,
to do.
man, last time I had my, hold on, let me go see.
Yes,
I know
sir.
my credit report got hit with a, I got hit with student loan. That shit dinged me. Okay, so as of the 6th, which is today, as of today, I have a 700 credit score. A 700. And they keep trying to get me to get another credit card, but I'm good on that.
You don't want another?
Hell no. And most of my shit on my credit report, dude, I'll be real with you. It's student loan. It's student loan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm just like, I don't know these other people's finances. What?
Yeah, like what are they spending their money on? I just don't get it. I don't.
Oh, I can tell you what they're spending it on.
Catster
what they
91,
need to do.
car.
Right.
Letter
Yeah.
26, car by.
Yeah, man, like, I don't...
Letter 53, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 3, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 38, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, yo, like... I'm looking at how much, like, as I'm going through this process of build mine, I'm looking at how much it's called, like... And maybe I just watch my money a little bit tighter on certain shit, but, like... from the year that I've put money into Ruby, I have kept receipts for everything that I've had done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yup.
And I'll tell you, like, right now, I'm about $3,500 into her with buying her.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if I'm at $3,500 and I don't have the system, the batteries, install, I'm just stock right now, factory, except for the wheels.
Yep. And then there's
I can-
motherfuckers out that spending
Letter
that
4,
weekly on
carbide. You had the
cylinders,
position when the yellow flag came
Yeah.
out.
pump head. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Like shit. I mean, I love the homies to death, but yo, I don't see how Gil
Once you
or
go,
Evan
next
are
time
in
by,
either one of
line
them
up
are
on
in the
the
low rider
outside.
game, especially Gil. Like, nigga, you live in one of the highest fucking cost of living areas.
And you're
How?
Yeah. How you doing that? Yeah. I don't know, Jeremy. Yeah, we live in the lowest cost places. That's the fucking ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
He paid me $20 to do that.
Like, if they're
I
spending
have
what
an
it costs
A
for them
beside
fuckers to
my
live where they
name.
live, they could
I
live
serve
in
my
one of the fancy
power.
gated community houses here around here. What these motherfuckers are spending on food and their housing arrangements, ridiculous, ridiculous.
Yeah, like, yo. So when I was talking to them before I got Ruby, they were like, yeah, like, you know, build one from scratch, you're looking at putting about 10 grand into one, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then I see, like, as Gil's going through, like, building, I guess he's building another, you know, I guess he's
About
building
to go
another
green,
one or
stay
probably,
focused.
something.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Hold on.
Green flag, green flag.
But I'm just like, how? Like a gallon of milk down there is like what, $12? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm looking at shit
Car inside.
with the way this shit's looking at
Still
work.
there, hold your line. Still
I
there,
might
hold your
have
line.
to, like, if I really want to, dude, I'll tell you this much, and I'll be honest with you.
Still inside.
Since we've been working from home, if I would have been working overtime, like as
Still
much
there, hold
overtime
your
as they
line.
would allow me to work a week, oh man, Ruby would already had her hydraulics done, and you know, I probably
Inside.
would have just sent her to the shop and had them do the tune up and
Still
all that
there.
other shit.
Clear.
You know what I mean?
That you pick one hobby.
Huh?
I said if you pick one hobby.
No, I can balance both. You know?
Yeah, but think about how much money you spent on guns and what you could have done.
Why are we judging?
Even what if you didn't have your car and you would have what's the guns you could buy?
Outside.
Hey, I ain't
Keep
gonna.
low.
I'd probably
Clear.
have like maybe 4 more guns if I didn't have Ruby.
Well, you could have one of them Striker 45 guns.
And one gun. You know what my mom would say that a couple days ago. She was like, yeah, she's like, you have always liked the expensive shit, like expensive hobbies. She's like, you went from model cars, then you got Ruby, started working on Ruby, and then your lawyer got your shit expunged, and I mean, you still work on Ruby, but you buy guns.
Right? Yeah, that's all I'm saying here. I mean, like, you know, it's like, I know, like, watching people
I
around
say,
here on
Hunter.
race cars, like, how the fuck can you afford a race car?
Eddie,
They live in
I'm
shitty
sorry.
houses. They
What?
do what they have to do, what they put on.
My
their
God.
money. They're fucking rich.
That pushing
Yeah,
27,
and
boy,
like I
he
told,
was
and like
all the
working,
way
when I
around.
was talking to Mom, I was like,
You
yeah,
saved
Mom, I
it.
was like, I know, I gotta start really rethinking shit. She's like, but Jeremy, she's like, what you gotta think about too is, she was like, you don't have any kids.
Outside.
She's like, it's just you and the dogs and shit, man.
Still there.
You ain't got no,
No
you
real
know.
responsibility like that.
Still
like
there.
that.
Hold
You
your
know what I
line.
mean? Like, she was like, how many of your homies that have the lowriders and shit like that? Like,
Outside is
you
clear.
gotta think, she's
Car
like, how many of
outside.
them actually have kids?
Go low.
And they trying to do this shit, or they do this shit. Like,
Stay
so
low. There
something
is a
has
car
to
on the
give
high
in
side.
there.
Yeah. It's the
I was like,
motherfuckers that
Still there.
have fucking 6, 7 kids, and they all play fancy fucking sports.
Clear.
And they have 2 or 3 lowriders, and it's like, I'm a fucking cat. I work at the cash register at fucking grocery store or some shit. Like what?
Yeah, I work at autos. Like the one dude, like,
Outside.
I was watching
Clear up top. Car outside.
one of the lowrider
Go low.
things, like
Still there. Hold your line.
like how they living or some shit like that. But like for
Go
lowriders,
low.
whatever.
There's a car on the high side.
And this dude
Still
was
there.
like,
Hold your
oh
line.
yeah, like I own this, like I built this lowrider from the ground up, and
Still there.
I'm a line cook in a restaurant. What?
Yeah.
Clear
Yeah.
outside.
Like okay.
And you got a family? No way, not legally. You can't, like, anybody in the lowrider game that tries to tell me that they were a chef working in a restaurant, or working in a restaurant, period, and they was able to afford a lowrider, I'm calling bullshit. You're not doing that legally, because trust me, I tried to do that shit. It is damn near impossible.
Right. Exactly.
Unless you're working in some type of private club, members only type shit, no.
Outside.
It ain't happening.
Outside. Clear.
Exactly.
Outside.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how they do that.
Keep low.
I worked as
Go
a
low.
janitor. They did that one about the old people that had the car. I worked
Yeah.
for the school system
Go
for
low.
40 years, right? Being a janitor, and then he got lowriders. Like,
Still there.
Who you trying to convince?
Clear outside if you want it.
If you do that, then it must be cheaper
Outside.
in California, or you're bullshit.
Go low.
Yeah. Cause dude,
Still there.
so the and see
Go low.
a lot
There's
of
a car
shit
on the
like,
high side.
I mean, unless
Clear.
they're buying a lot of used parts,
Yeah, but the demand would have to be higher too. And they're paying way more for parts because the demand's so high. Because look how far they have to travel to buy parts.
right? Because even
Yeah.
with me looking at a hydraulic system, okay, so my hydraulic system, I can do the math now. For the proper hydraulics, like the hydraulic setup, unless they got a new deal going, if they got a new deal going, then I might have to pull in some overtime to get some of this shit. Hold on. What is that?
You know,
I don't know.
here's a simple fact. You want 8 batteries, Jeremy? 8 batteries gonna cost you $800.
Unless you buy them used from Interstate, which is weird.
Are they gonna be any good?
Yeah.
And why are they used at Interstate? You know what I mean?
Coming up on
I
halfway
know.
here.
So the battery that I have in Silverback is a used battery. She's been there for what, 3 years?
Yeah, but you gotta go with some Optimum yellow tops, or you ain't
Oh,
shit.
fuck that shit. Hey, I'd rather be ain't shit. Damn,
Fair.
dude. And the price on lowrider kits has gone up.
Because the Chinese ain't got their factories working.
Yep. God damn it.
Car outside.
That sucks a dick.
Go low.
That's
Outside, clear.
So anyway, so for I was gonna say like for my setup that I'm looking at, let's go ahead and add that to cart. Add that to cart. Oh, I'm trying to get everything added that I know I would need.
Car
Damn dump
outside.
truck.
Where's it at?
Keep low.
Where's it at?
Clear high. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
And that's out of stock. So there's that. The power balls with the C channel.
Outside.
Yeah.
Those are
Still
out of
there.
stock. So
Go low.
yeah, that sucks.
Keep low.
Well, minus that shit.
Stay low. There is a car on the high
And
side.
those are out of stock. I don't love that. Oh, no. Yep, those are out of
Outside,
stock.
clear.
So 180 for that. So
Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
I'm looking at about
Keep low.
minus the shit that's out of stock. And this is just going straight down to Kentucky.
Clear outside.
Just straight down to Kentucky. Looking
Thanks for letting me
about $1,700. And
But
that's
then
just
it's
the
not.
simple.
I mean,
Huh?
I said that seems expensive, but really it's not.
Right, it's not like if I'm being real, if I'm being realistic, that's what, 3 guns?
Yeah. Roughly.
Yeah, roughly 3 guns. Well, let's see. There's 5 there, 5 there.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Depends on what kind of gun you buy. It could be
Well,
like 10 high points, or it could be like 1 Desert Eagle.
right. So that's both of my Jerichos.
Uh-huh. And your AK.
And-
For the most
No.
part.
No.
Well,
See,
you-
I was gonna go for something that I already have. So that's both of my Jerichos. That was like $1,000 for my Jerichos.
You have about
And
1 lap
then
of
my
fuel left.
no. And then one of my Walthers, my 9mm Walther.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So 3 guns.
I mean,
guns.
them are average guns. Them ain't high-end guns. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't getting expensive handguns unless you're paying over $800 for them, like Kimbers. like,
And you really can't say that about Kimber, because if you catch it at Cabela's, you can get
Yeah.
a 45 Kimber, 1911 style Kimber for $600.
you're not buying a Delta Elite.
No.
You're
And
not
you're definitely not buying those SIG Legion. And a fucking Banshee.
Move it.
No, I know a pistol that's even the Seek P210 because
Oh.
they're rare and expensive.
Dude, what happened to Coonan?
You are out of time.
I think the same thing that happens to like Dan Wilson and all them companies.
Well, see, Coonan had, cause I was like, oh shit, man, I was like, I'm gonna look and see, like, what's the going price for Coonan right now? And, well, the price on some of them had went
The
up.
lead is fitting now.
And then I happened to see, like, one of the gun groups I'm in, somebody was like, damn, dude, like, what happened? Like, somebody asked, like, what happened to Coonan? And I guess they had some legal issues. And on their website, they were like, yeah, we're not going to go into it right now, but just know that, you know, we're working some things out.
That's usually what happens.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know, Jeremy. I guess it's want to do?
Car outside.
Lowrider? What? Yeah.
Clear outside.
Yeah.
Shit, hell, from the looks of it right about now, it's actually cheaper to buy guns. Cause, okay, so when I was on CCE's website, again, like just right down the fucking street,
Uh-huh.
shit, a lot of their shit, like you said, China. So a lot of their shit's out of stock. A lot of like lowrider supplier shit's out of stock. So even if I wanted to buy a system, really,
You would end up
it would be
waiting.
useless
Yeah.
because I would have to wait for a lot of parts. You know?
Yeah. And then everybody goes on about. I watched a couple of videos about Black
Outside.
Magic.
Outside is
Uh-huh.
clear.
And, like, you know, they started trying to make the ADEX dumps and shit. It's just a fucking. It's just a Delta. It's just
Yeah.
a Delta with a fancy body. It ain't even a real. It ain't even a real ADEX or a monster. They're just. You know, fucking.
And their prices are high as fuck.
Yeah, because it's a replica. It's not even a real thing. That kind of.
And you know what irritates the fuck out of me too, man, is so you remember back in the day, man, like lowrider kits used to come with the
Cylinders and donuts.
20 more laps.
At least
This
two
time by.
pumps.
the coils. Used to come with
Yeah.
the coils too.
Yeah. Yeah, they come with like 1 ton or
Didn't it?
1.5 ton front coils.
Yeah, 90 more.
Yeah, that's
You
ridiculous.
don't get none of that shit anymore. I mean, you'll get the
Car
cylinders.
outside.
Yeah, you can get the
The
cylinders.
leader's fitting now. Outside clear.
Yeah, like so.
you buy a basic kit and it would come with like 8 and 10 inch cylinders or 7 and 8.
Yeah, 8 and 10. 8 and 10. So now like for even at Hoppos, you're getting like for front back, corner or front back side,
Yeah.
$1,400 off top, no coils, and I want to say no solenoids.
Yeah, because they should come with like 6 solenoids.
Oh yeah, it comes with so it comes with 2 pumps, 2 motors, a pair of cylinders, 2 pairs of cylinders, 2 pairs of shallow cups, 2 pairs of donuts, 4 delta dumps, 6 solenoids, 17 feet of switch cord, 4 6-prong switches with panel, 1 complete fitting kit with the slowdowns, and 1 complete number 6 JIC hose kit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And that used to be like a $800 kit.
Yeah, $800.
And now it's
And now
$600.
you're only getting crazy. And the front cylinders are only 6 inches now. It used to be 8. Crazy, dude.
But we used to have 8 manufacturers in the United States that made wired wheels, and now there's 2.
Yep.
That's what's really ridiculous.
That car is a lap down.
I mean, and the worst thing is McLean didn't go out of business. McLean makes wheels. They just make other kind of wheels now. They make a lot of motorcycle wheels. They make fucking, like, custom wheels for cars. They don't make wire wheels.
Nope. They got tired of dealing with these fucking lowrider cats.
That has to be what it is.
I mean, could you blame them though?
And they're a bunch of fucking whiny bitches, kind of. You know that, Jeremy. You
Yeah.
know that. All them little lowrider fuckers that grow up that think that they want a real car. You know?
Hey,
They did it
when
with
they
fucking
realize,
models, now they're doing it with real cars. And it's like, the only difference is real cars get you shot in the face.
shit, and you let some of them tell it, they want to do that same shit in the models. Shit.
Oh, we're not supposed to do that?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
dude. Like
I
my
guess-
lowrider, if I'm being honest, dude, I'm gonna have to wait till next year to even think about putting a system in Ruby.
Yeah.
Everything is sold out.
Yep.
Everything. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. It is crazy. And that's the thing, like, people don't take into consideration, like, that is a ride.
Oh yeah.
You know, it ain't your fucking grocery store. It ain't your fucking hamburger joint. It's body shops, repair shops, all the little shops, you know, like places where motherfuckers actually go to work.
Yep.
Go home dirty at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the bad thing. And it's what's going to happen. Them motherfuckers ain't got nobody going to them. So they
Outside.
ain't making no money, so they ain't going to, you know,
Stay low.
it ain't going up.
It's like
Still there.
I talked to one shop about doing some work, and like dude came out
Still
the pocket
there.
with like some outrageous shit.
Clear
you know,
high.
like, outrageous price. I was like, oh no, like I'm straight at that point. Cause I was gonna have them do my I was gonna actually have them like finish doing my brakes for me and get that spark plug done. And he was like $700. I was like, I got all the parts. And it's one fucking spark plug, like everything's down.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, well, we don't know if your parts are up to our standards. I was like, my parts are up to my standards. He said,
Great
well,
job. Good to go.
you know, we just don't know if we can trust your parts, and we don't know what to... They're AC Delco parts, man.
Don't know if we can trust them.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know how it is, you know what I mean? But it's like, at this point, brother, like, you should actually be like, you know what? Shit, 100, 200 bucks. Like, if you would have said, like, 200 bucks, bro, I'd have been like, fucking so, you know what I mean? Like, just see it. Take that. But yeah, like, shit, I'm glad you said something. Like, now, like, looking at how much lowrider shit is out of stock. What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, as fucked up as it sounds, it's like, so I'm gonna spend my money on some shit that, alright, I can't do anything until this shit gets back in stock. Well, when is it getting back in stock? No fucking clue.
Why are these black guys like dancing? I didn't know black people like dance.
You know, I'm gonna just put this out there. There is a video of me.
Inside.
There is a video of me when I was
Still
younger,
there. Inside.
where
Clear inside.
I was country line dancing.
See,
Suspenders
doing
and
shit, yeah, doing stupid shit like that in the middle of the street though is what gets them fucking knocked in the head with a nightstick.
Yeah.
On Louisville once. Ah, what a figured. Country fucking bumpkins. Jeremy lives far enough north, he can't be a country bumpkin.
Hey, I could, man.
Mason-Dixon line cuts across fucking Humskull County. Like Evansville, southern Illinois. No, it's right there. Southern Missouri. I don't know. On a school night.
Dude. So,
Hey,
have y'all...
I know you've seen all the little fuckers that rampage the miniature golf course.
You have about 5 laps of
Man.
fuel left.
So, how I see it is, I wish those people in that bungee golf place would have had guns and just started going off.
They should have just took them putters out there and just started whooping the fuck out of people.
2 laps to go. 2 to go.
It's so you with a fucking putter, I guarantee you they're gonna think twice about fucking doing that shit again.
No, because see, so it's a guy that I sent Chris a link to watch. His name is Tommy Sotomayor. And it's funny because he has a name for those type of people, and those type of like what their parents are like, because most of them is like, you know.
The parents dropped him off. That's the fucking thing. They flash mob
Yeah.
with the intention to do that, and then they're not like. And I only heard about it one time, and I haven't heard nothing since. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
So he calls them the BTs, you know. Or what it stands for is the Black Terminatrix. That's what it. That's what he calls the women.
Yeah.
The boys or the men, he calls them Eds. The Ed 2000 or Madden Kings, you know what I mean? Because they're always playing, like they always get the new Maddens.
Appreciate it.
You know?
Chicken flag, chicken
But,
flag.
and like when you
Great
watch
job.
this shit, like I
You
know
did
a lot
really
of
well.
black chicks that, like I've talked to them about the Tommy Sotomayor dude, and they be like, oh well, you know, like they can't stand him because
Good win, Hunter.
he must hate black. He must
Thanks,
hate his
man.
mama.
Sure.
Well, his mama's black, and he talks about black women and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, y'all not getting his message, and y'all don't understand what he's saying.
Okay,
It's
the
like
race
he's
is over.
actually
Bring it on
pointing
in.
out the things in the community that are wrong, that need to change.
Right?
Like, that's
Another
what he's
good race,
pointing
guys.
out. I
Good
was
clean
like,
racing.
he was like, and then they were like, well, why doesn't he talk about the black people
Win,
that
Hunter.
actually do things that are successful? I said,
Thank you,
because
thank you.
you don't have many stories in the news about successful black people. It's all the fucked up shit that a lot of black people do. So that's what he's like, look, if we want to stop being looked like this as a community as a whole, let's change this and let's stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop doing this.
Yeah, just like you know, you guys had one of the most successful black people died last week, and ain't nobody said a whole lot of shit about that.
Right?
You know, Herman. I mean, that guy. He was the fucking president of fucking Citibank. Fucking president
Well,
of Brazil, you know,
well, see, with Herman Cain, I think he lost a lot of shit when,
because he was
you know,
Republican.
no, I wouldn't say that. Herman Cain, like to me, well, I kind of laughed at Herman Cain's death for it's fucked up, but like he was like, this whole coronavirus is a joke. It's a sham. It's a
And then he caught
fucking.
it. Then
And when he caught it, and it's like the irony behind that was fucking hilarious. You know, Man, that's the part that I laughed at. Yes, it was sad and fucked up, but it was just like, so a meme had went out and it said, Herman Cain, the coronavirus isn't real and it's just a hoax. And then it said, coronavirus takes out Herman Cain, shows it is real. You know.
But you know the bad thing about that is too. You know he should have fucking known better because the motherfucker had cancer, so he had a fucted up immune system to begin with.
Right. So why would you even go to that rally and put yourself in that situation?
Because I'm going to show these motherfuckers I ain't scared of a bunch of white people. I'm just like they are. They're just like they believe in the same shit I believe in. I ain't going to let some China virus get me. And what did he do? It got him.
It got your ass.
But that's it there again. It's like either you just don't give a shit about your health, or you're just like, I'm going to take care of myself. And he's just like, fuck it. He's just let it ride.
Now, and you know, like this is what I will say. Like what really gets me is I was talking to some. I was actually talking to Jamie, and we were talking about the coronavirus and shit like that, and she was like, "Oh, I hate wearing this mask or whatever." So I was like, you know, hey, I was like, I don't mind it. I was like, I don't mind wearing it because I know what the implications could be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was like, I look at it like this. I was like, shit, I don't like wearing rubbers, but I do because I don't know what that motherfucker might have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I connected to. Like, you know, I can wear a mask because I don't know what any of these motherfuckers have. I was like, you just don't go out here fucking motherfuckers raw dog And like, if you do, I mean, you can, but if you do, you can't be surprised or get upset if you catch something.
Exactly. You're not gonna go juggling with some fucking Ginsu knives if you don't know how to fucking juggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
Hey,
just ain't,
you fucking right.
gonna fucking do it.
Yeah. And then
here's
she was
the
like,
thing,
well,
I don't know why people get so upset. Maybe it's not to. I'm not protecting myself. Maybe I'm protecting you from me, motherfucker. It's just that's the
And
same reason I don't drive. I'm protecting you from me. You know what I mean?
and a lot of them do, and a lot of them don't understand that. It's like, no, you're not protecting yourself from, like, you're protecting somebody else from you. Because let's be real here. How many people have actually gone and had the test done?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, because if everybody went and got a test done, like, everybody was like, fuck it, everybody across America is going to go get tested.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers would skyrocket and be like, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's just like Chris was going on, motherfucker. I don't know if you've seen any of the protests last couple of days, but you know
Oh,
that
no.
they tried to fucking march on the police chief's house in Seattle. The black lady.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she lives in like some little town outside of Seattle. They tried to march on her, and the fucking city was like, ain't having it. Motherfuckers met them at the road with guns and was like, you can just take your shit the fuck on out of here. One of these protesters had the nerve to say to one of the people, we're peaceful protesters, and his response was, that's because I got a gun stuck in your face.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying, right? They turned them motherfuckers around and were like, take your ass back to Seattle. We don't fucking want you here. And the cops let them. The cops let them do that shit.
You know, like, that's what, like, I was trying to. So when a lot of the protests and shit like that was happening here, I knew a lot of people who was like, yeah, they were going and everything like that. I told them, I said, look, if you're going down there, I said, we as black people for years and generations, when it's come to marching and protesting and shit like that, I was like, we haven't used the rule book that has been laid out in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, what do you mean? I was like, you get further with a kind word and a gun than you do with just a kind word. I said, now when you do it with a gun, you have to do it properly.
Yeah.
I said, you can't march up and down the street with your gun and protest that way. I said, you can't be up there walking around with your gun, because then at that point, you look like you're a militia and a mob, and you're doing it that way. It's a gray area. I said, but if you stand in the area, you can have your gun walking up to it, but the second that you go to, like, embrace yourself to be able to defend yourself, you have, like how Indiana has it is, you can't march while holding your gun like that. But if you're in a stationary position and you're holding down with your gun, like in a somewhat ready position, you're fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like last night they tried to march in Eugene, Oregon, and the fucking townspeople met them. Drove them out of town
Okay.
and kept their motherfucking Black Lives Matter van. They separated their van from the rest of the group and like held them there. And there was two fucking white hippies and they were about shitting themselves. They tried to give them a case of water to let them leave. We'll give you a case of water if you let us leave.
That's what I told you. That shit, they really want the fucking way it's going. Oh, I like what you got. Now that's mine.
Yeah, your shit is now my shit. That's what's happening. Like, they think that they're going to be communists and they're going to take everybody's shit. It's like, no. The people that have the guns are going to take the shit from you, and then you're just going to be left there crying like a little bitch.
You don't even have to have guns. Just put the fucking
Yeah, somebody's not going to put up with your shenanigans.
You know, so, like, some of the people that I know, they're like, oh, well, they'll what I think is funny, man, like, you got a whole bunch of, like you said here, man, like, a while back ago, like here you got a lot of motherfuckers that are like these tough guys and these keyboard warriors and shit like that. And they're just like, well, if these motherfuckers want it, like we'll break. Hey yo, trust me, bro. Like it don't matter how much you hit that gym and you lift all these weights and you look swole.
There's gonna be some little
I done
kid
seen-
pull out a gun and stick it in your face and blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah, that, and I done seen plenty of motherfuckers who look like they couldn't fight for the day in their life.
Cast off
Knock a
down low.
motherfucker
Cast
like
off
you
down
out.
low.
So like, plenty of them. You know what I mean? I done seen like the little super skinny dude. Like, hey, look, I'll be real shit. My brother, not Julius, but the other one, Jason. Skinny as shit. I done seen him rock muff. I'm talking about drop them. You know what I'm
And how do you,
saying? Like,
and I bet you Jason's good at it because he's been fucking punched in the face.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
Low car up high.
been punched in the face because you know how to. Because you've been there. You know what it's like to get punched in the face.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit.
And that's
So
what
when I was,
that's what I get. All these little fucking kids out there, they're all telling everybody to check their white privilege. It's like, have you ever been punched in the face?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You've never been told no. Your whole life, you've
Go
never
low.
been told no. You know? I mean, fuck that. You ain't never
Hey,
had
fucking
your
up,
ass
bitch.
whooped. But you're about to get one. Don't
you
be
know, like,
my knee, bitch.
you know, shit, I remember, I'll never forget it, man. Like, I had a college roommate who he used to always talk tough whenever his girlfriend, like, this was back when, like, you had webcam and shit like that, when it first started really coming out. So he would
Cast off
always
up
talk
high.
tough
Low
when
car up
his,
high. Cast
when he
off
would
up
have his
high.
girlfriend on his webcam.
Go low.
Like one day we having a house meeting, and like I'm trying to be cool and calm and cordial, you know what I mean? Like just having this house meeting, like, hey, look, like this is some shit that we need to talk about and everything like that. And as I'm talking, like he kept trying to interrupt me and like trying to talk over him, like, hey, look, man, look, everybody get one pass, like that's your one pass, like don't make me get up out of this chair. But you could tell, like, he was one of those white kids that, like, you know, he had, like, that little, like, oh, I play hockey. So he was a jock. So he felt like, you know, he was tough. So, like, I'm still going on with the meeting. And, like, his bitch was like, you ain't, I could hear her. She's like, he can't tell you what the fuck to do. Fuck him. And then I was like, hey, yo, like, get your bitch. You know, like, get her before you get bit. You know what I mean? Like, shit. So then he started talking that tough again. I just grabbed his head, dude. Boom! Straight through the cabinet. I was like, now look at what situation you got yourself into. Control yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yep, exactly.
And like I'll admit, like some of these kids, man, like that's doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the shit, man. Like these motherfuckers, man. Like I look
Yeah,
at
after
some of the
qualifying, we're
people that are
gonna,
out here. It kind of pissed me off that like.
reset the tax rate to 10%.
So the black people who are pushing these people out here, they know what they doing.
Yeah.
They know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Green flag,
we get
green
these
flag.
motherfuckers out here that the ones that like they don't think anything's gonna happen to them because they have these black people with them. You know, they're gonna protect them. So they throw the guppies out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Until their grandma turns them in for their fake fucking vest.
Yeah.
And you seen that old lady was supposedly some Trump supporter. Her name's
No.
her name is Trump's girl fucking something on fucking Facebook. Or on Twitter or some shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, man, some of these people, man, like, I've seen them, and I'm just like, man, you better hope you don't get your ass arrested, because you gonna not like it.
There's the flag. It's over.
You gonna definitely be on the phone immediately as soon as you get down there and talking about, can you come get me? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, can I say I drove
man,
off
I'm
the
in
track
jail.
on accident?
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, that's just what it is.
Didn't
You know what I'm
realize that.
saying? Shit.
I go to jail, I'd be like, I got more time than money.
Oh yeah, all
I
my
know that's.
what do you call it? Races,
Hey, yeah, like, so when I got
and all heat
arrested, you know what I mean?
races.
Like, down there.
So we don't, what do you
Like, I
call
had
it?
the money to bail out, and they was
on-
like, yo, like, we can come and get you out. I was like,
Like
the
I said,
fuck, you
guys, I am
paying?
live on Facebook. Please come check it out. Come support. Thanks everyone. Heat races.
Nah, I'm gonna sit right here. You keep my money and don't spend it.
Restarts
Just
are on green.
fuck that.
And they don't fit when on green. And after that would be a
You
restaurant.
always gotta look at it like that. I got more
If
time
you
than I
wreck him
got
by
money.
more than 3 times, you'll
And a man
disqualified.
with nothing's got nothing to lose. That's what they don't realize.
Exactly.
That's what a lot of people need to start thinking about. A man with nothing
Yeah,
got nothing to lose.
like I said, guys, I am live.
Hey.
So please come check it out. Come support.
It was you know, how you gotta look at it, man, is, hey, I know a lot of motherfuckers, boy, who, hey, they would kill a room full of people for the right amount of money. Shit. Because they ain't got nothing to
Yeah,
lose.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
it ain't that much money either. That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
That's top.
I mean, there's some motherfuckers that do it for a fucking hit a rock.
Yeah.
He said he was getting netting anyway. So.
I mean, and that's been proven time and time again.
I know.
People will
Shit.
People will do whatever the fuck they want. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Fuck. Hey. You know, you learn shit as you get older, man, and like that's why I try not to put it up on Facebook anymore. But I tried to tell people, hey, yo, like, what you need to do is just prepare yourself for anything. Anything can happen.
Yep.
I was talking to some people the other day, and I'm just like, hey, yo, I was like, I just want y'all to know that no matter what the outcome of this election is going to be,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come on, Chris.
one way or
Please
another,
no, otherwise, please have.
some shit's going to pop off on both sides.
Yep.
Shit's going to pop off.
Damn,
If
Ryan,
Trump
only by
wins,
3 thousandths of a second.
one side's going to be like, fuck this, let's just burn this motherfucker down. If whoever the Democrats going to put up there, if they win, the other side's going to be like, fuck this shit, like, and they're going to pop off. Because everybody right now is so hot-headed and they on edge. And the game of division has worked out great for everybody. Like, the higher up people, it has worked out perfectly for them. Perfectly.
I don't want that dumbass or nothing, but how do you
And a lot of people have said, like, when I've told people this, they're like, oh man, like, you're just one of those crazy people, man, who think that shit's gonna pop off for you. I was like,
what?
I might be.
Have they not been watching the news? It's already started.
Right. I was like, I might be. I said, but I can guarantee you one thing. If some shit pops
not
off,
popping up
I
nothing.
already know where I'm headed, and I'll tell you this much. If anybody's in my way, they will be dealt with in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yep.
I'll do it when I get on the racetrack.
Exactly.
Shit.
I don't think you can do while you're on the racetrack. No, you can't.
Jeremy,
I was like, huh?
watch Trapped.
You said trapped?
Trapped.
You gotta fix your mic, Chris. Move it closer to your face.
I think I might have heard of trapped.
Oh yeah.
They have that on Netflix now.
You gotta watch it, Jeremy. The guy that got pissed off at the city and built the tank out of the fucking bulldozer.
Oh,
viewers,
okay.
guys.
Okay.
And then when you're done watching it, you gotta go to Twitter and go pound. You gotta, or pound, it's not, hashtag, do it for Marv. That just shows that I'm
You
old.
know, and the thing is, like, as soon as you said pound, I was like, all right, cool. You know,
Jeremy was like, I know what you're talking about. He didn't even have, then I was like, wait, hashtag. do
Ryan,
it
don't
for
forget
more.
the start is on green, buddy.
And yo, because I ain't even gonna lie, like when that
Leader sets the
first
field,
came out, like
sets
they
the
was talking
pace.
about hashtag, I was like,
Please
what
stay
the
with
fuck?
that pace.
Like, that's the
Don't go no
pound sign.
faster
What the
than
hell
the
are y'all
pace.
talking about?
Thank you.
Hashtag. That's pound, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you heard that the professor at Rutgers said that grammar is
Green flag,
racist.
green flag.
Huh?
There was a fucking professor at Rutgers University that said grammar is racist.
How?
Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. Well, I did hear that people are grammar Nazis. I don't know. I guess it's literal now. I don't know. Yeah, watch that Trapped though. That fucking shit. Like, that'll just light a fire in your ass to be like, yep, I know what I'm going to do. You'll be like, forget Ruby. You'll go buy yourself a Caterpillar fucking bulldozer.
Now, you know what's crazy, man? Like, I was talking to one of my homies, family members, and I was like, yo, I just need to know one thing. I was like, if some shit pop off, is it alright if I head down? Yo, what you say? She was like, you already know. She was like, just come on.
You're gonna head for the mountains for some bush?
I was like, I got a tent and everything like that. She was like, oh, don't worry. She was like, we got you. She was like, you just come on. She was like, just bring your stuff, and we ready to hunker down. I said, that's all I needed to know. Like,
Hunker down. Like, take
and you know what the crazy part about it is, dude?
Better get the mattresses. We
Like,
go to the mats.
The crazy shit about it is, the people are Republicans.
Yeah.
Like, these were Trump supporters. They're like they kind of distance themselves, I think, a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, shit's about to get bad. Now, what really threw me off was today. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen this person post something like political, and they were like, yep, two-party system stupid. Definitely need to get back to having, you know, we need the three-party system because these two parties have fucked us.
And then there's so many people that think that communism is the way to go
man.
with one party. Like what?
Braxton, you will begin ELL in the main event, buddy.
That's what's crazy.
And then, like,
That's
so
fine,
I
Tom.
didn't comment, but I'm looking
It's
at
fine,
like,
man.
the
Looks like a
comments on
racing
that post.
incident,
No, dude, you're not going back outside because you just
I
want to
mean,
go
at least
play.
you made the show.
What I say? Right here. Park it. Park it. You're not going outside to play.
Alright, I am under race control, correct?
But like
Wait.
a lot of their friends, you know what I mean? They
Should
were
be under
like,
race control now.
just
Yep,
like
race control.
them. They're just like, hey,
Well, I still be able to hear them talk.
He completely
Yeah.
shut me out.
maybe we should definitely get rid of that two-party system thing because
It's pretty much just like racing.
I'm not liking how this is looking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fixing to drag your nuts, buddy.
And it blew my mind. I was like, wow. You have these people who have been like hardcore, deep conservatives all these years. They're just like pretty much denouncing the party. Just like, yep, not fucking with these weirdos anymore.
We're just gonna pretend like Braxton didn't just completely
But then I
follow the
think
leader.
too, a lot of them
I didn't mean to,
were
right?
farmers.
Yeah.
That,
But
what,
farmers
what
are
does that do?
conservative Democrats. You know what I mean? That's the bad thing.
Hey, there's no power wheel on here.
Well, see, these ones are they're definitely they're
still
not.
make the
They're
race.
definitely not.
I'm getting the, you can keep the spot.
They're definitely not.
Tire wear on anytime I'm driving.
Not like
Yeah.
yeah, not like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like they're.
I get to keep my spot.
Guns,
up
guns,
in
family.
race when I lived the whole thing.
And motherfucking Republican.
Green flag, green flag.
That black woman must not have been out of her house in 30 years.
That's
She was
just
standing in the
bizarre.
street doing the running man. They old black women. They're still stuck in the 90s when they were out clubbing. Baby seals.
Not baby seals.
I don't even know what to think about
My
that.
fault, bud.
I ain't seen nobody do the Running Man in years.
But yeah, man, like when those people were talking about, like they
Good freaking
were
drive,
actually
right?
like, hey, like, do we have a plan together if we all need to get somewhere and hunker down?
A whole lot of contact.
I was like, yeah,
Bro, y'all were stupid.
like, what do you say, Chris?
I said, well, Courtney,
I feel bad for 62.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Jeremy's going to be like the fucking real life version of Morgan.
I don't know who that is.
The black guy off of fucking The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Shit, don't worry, Chris. I didn't know who it was either, bud. But I know.
Black guy.
Yeah. He's also the guy that
Now
fucked
you're
up, got
fucking
his friend stuck in the
Y'all
fucking
really
security
don't know how
gate
to
on
drive.
Snatch, so.
Now, see, I've seen Snatch. That's one of my favorite movies.
Uh-huh.
Which one?
Whatever the first one is.
I don't even know he had a new movie out, honestly. I'll be real with you.
It has the guy
Why
who
was
plays
Josh making that? He on it.
Last new movie I knew he had was Rock and Roller.
Hey, Ty, watch out for that one.
I like that. That was the last one I knew he had, too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a
I'll
good
tell you
movie.
what Josh liked it.
Yeah, the only movies I know he's
Dude, I
got
was
is
just letting this thing roll halfway down the
is
straight
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, and Rock and Roller,
Yeah, that
because
one
they
bar
all
that
go on
don't
the
have
same
benefits
theme.
on it.
British fucking
I think
hooligans.
that's supposed to be the case.
Everyone only whatever number.
What's the new one? No.
Yeah.
You said it's called Trap? Trap?
Yeah, Trap. It's on Netflix. It's about the bulldozer.
I'm looking for it. It's not showing up.
It might be new or trending. It'll have a bulldozer on the fucking thing for it.
Hold on, let me see. Sure it's not called Tread?
Line up on the
Yeah,
inside.
tread.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Are you right? Yeah, that's.
I think next time for you.
Don't.
Coming
might be
from the
Trent.
trunk. So that number 10 is the one that caused that whole wreck.
Cause I'm looking up Trap or Trap.
Yeah, it might
It
be
ain't
red.
Tread. Yep, it's Tread because it looks like it's a bulldozer. I ain't got my glasses on either. Where
Yeah.
the fuck are my glasses? There they are. Alright. Let's see. For some
One to
reason,
go.
the fucking
Next time by.
internet is acting stupid again tonight. I did this last night. What the fuck?
About to
Yeah,
go
they're-
green. Stay focused. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Hell. Looks like we did this last night around.
I thought it was on green.
Outside. Clear outside. Go high. Car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Car outside.
It ain't the one that they're trying to
Clear.
arrest, is it? It ain't the LA councilman that got in trouble for all the embezzlement and fucking bribery. Or was he the fucking idiot that worked for him? His assistant.
Could you straighten out your damn car, dude?
That's not your fault, lad.
Well, remember they indicted that motherfucker when the FBI raided his house. He had all that like 500
You
grand
got
in his
5 laps to go.
cash
You're back in
closet.
fifth. Good job. Very nice.
Go to sleep.
Probably the guy that was corrupt.
Night.
Like, well, I'll go when you go.
He just wants to play. That's all he wants to do. He won't do shit early today. Right now, he's like, I want to play right now.
You've got 2 laps to go.
How it usually is.
Yeah, it is. Like, I could.
You just
Have
got
you
the
ever
white
seen that
flag.
movie
That
called
means 1 more lap to
Rampage?
go.
No, I don't think so.
Oh man, Rampage is crazy. So it sounds like it's going to be something like this movie, Tread.
Oh, Tread's
So-
not
Hey,
a documentary.
That's one of my friends, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's not going to be
Talking
like
next
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Nah,
Tread was
kidding.
more of like
Great job. You did
Rampage
really well.
was more like a movie-esque type thing.
I thought you were talking to whoever
So like
Mac me.
this motherfucker was
Nah.
like, I guess he was tired of getting picked on or some shit like that. Pretty much. And
Dude had his car at like 45 degrees going
he
down the
decided to
street.
just take
Okay, we're
motherfuckers
gonna
on.
have
You know what I mean? Like, he was like, fuck
people
it,
transfer.
let's do it.
Hey, if something happens in your race, man, don't be sending me, threats on Facebook Messenger.
No,
That's kind of
no,
messed
no
up.
butter,
Don't
no.
be saying that
No.
kind of stuff to me, man. That's kind of disrespectful in a way.
But he loved you.
I don't need this guy, Josh Fagan, came in my
He was just
stream
trying to,
or race, and he said your lobbies
he's
are
like
trash, F
remember
off,
the,
stuff like that. Man, I don't need
the
people coming
Chucky
here. I'm just
commercial from
in here
Child's
hosting
Play?
lobbies and live
My
streaming, man. I'm just
buddy,
sitting here trying to have
my
fun. I
buddy.
don't need to be having
Wherever
people like
he-
that in my
yeah,
races.
that's what he wants to be like
So
right
if
now.
you're gonna
Because he knows it's
have,
bedtime.
talk like that
For
or send
him, and he's
messages
just
because
like,
of someone else's reaction,
I'm not sleepy.
please get out.
Mm.
Just sitting here trying to host
But
and
the
have
other
fun
morning,
and interact with you guys
shit,
and,
I
and
woke
interact
up
with my viewers.
and listen, this little motherfucker.
Okay,
This, actually, that was this
is he
morning.
banned from your races
I
or
woke
something?
up, this little motherfucker tongue hanging out and
Nah,
everything.
he said my lobbies are trash. I mean, I can't help the drivers can't race clean. I mean, like I said, half the time my lobbies are actually decent. People give me a, what do you call it? Like Jesse Eckerton from Month to Front gave me a, what do you call it? Your lobbies are awesome, man. So, I mean, I don't know what
in the
people's
beginning of the
problems is.
day,
If you're gonna come here
like,
race 30
he's still,
to get
like,
out.
getting, people are still fucking
But also on the way,
like
there's a clean, dirty driving.
because he's being a little bitch.
Might get into someone and take them out on accident. I mean,
So people
like I
are
said, I'm
fucking
just here
like,
trying to have fun, live stream, and interact with the people. And I'm thankful for everyone coming here and racing.
so,
Man. Thank y'all.
Green
he's
flag,
like,
green
he's gonna
flag.
snap, you know what I mean? So he had like ordered all
But it
this
was on
body
green there,
armor
Zach.
shit, like complete body armor head to toe. But the way he did it is, he had bought it, had it shipped to his homie's house, to his homie's father's house, and shit like that, where his homie lived. Had it sent there, and he would just pick it up from there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So then, like, this motherfucker goes, when he's about to just get shit popping off,
Quicker for the feature.
he, like, armored up this little, this work van, and he had wired it with explosives. Remote control, drove it through a police station, blew the sumbitch up. Then he just went through the town and just started taking motherfuckers out left and right, just chopping them down. Got a chair, sat in the chair, motherfuckers walking past the alley, just laying them down. Little motherfucker done robbed a bank. Blamed it out, like, framed his buddy. Killed his buddy, framed him. They pretty much got away with the shit, you know what I mean? Then he watching the shit on the news, and like his buddy's father is being arrested because that's where he had all this, this like body armor and shit like that mailed to. So they arrested his buddy's father, and his
Hey, for
buddy's
some reason,
father was
he
like,
logged me out of the race
"No,
and I
like
joined
you didn't
back.
have nothing to do with
I'm a
this,"
piece of
and he
shit.
gave
That's
out
all it is.
the dude's name. Dude, like, passed all this money that he robbed for the bank up, and he hit.
I was
he
doing so well.
He beat Bricks. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, it's
can't
pretty
blame
decent
anybody
movie.
but myself.
You know what I mean? It makes you be
Great
like,
lobby, man. Thanks for having me.
I can see some shit like that happening. One of these weirdo
Yeah, man,
motherfuckers
thanks for
just
coming to
snap
race,
one day.
man. Sorry something bad happened to you.
Hey, Ty, I went
What
black
happened?
screen earlier. Did I make
You know,
the
like
show?
when some people found out I had body armor, they was like,
Nobody,
"Is that gonna be
unfortunately
you?" I was
not.
like, "Hell
you,
no."
came back and there's
But
already
for
5
one-
points to the main in this one. So just stay tuned, buddy, and I'll be hosting
I
another
was
one
like,
after
I know
this
how
race.
body armor works. That shit don't work like work in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All my hosted races have
you're
heat
not going to
races.
be able to just take round after round after round after
I
round
remember
after
one time
round
there's Secret Fairburn.
without that motherfucker giving.
I didn't
You know
have
what I'm saying? Shit, one of them rounds going through. That's not how that works.
Yup.
How the
Because
fuck are you
once
going
you're
to
hit
order
once,
door?
Fucked up.
Huh?
Once your once your shit is hit once, it compromises.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah. Now what I don't
went out
think
here
is
and got to
right
turn some
is
laps and get out of the
these
leader's
motherfuckers
way.
done order DoorDash or some shit like this. Don't even have the light on the porch. So the chick, it's a little white girl, you know what I mean, in this neighborhood, delivering the
Jack,
shit.
I'm
No
just trying to be
lights
fair,
on, so
man.
she
I'm
gotta
about to
use
give
her
you
fucking
ELO for
cell
jumping
phone
that
light
first start, buddy.
to walk up to the porch that you order some shit from, man. Come on.
It wasn't that Jose Hassar, was it? Because that's the motherfucker that's indicted,
Well, it is a concy. Yeah, don't worry about it.
and he
Good
pled
luck,
not
everyone.
guilty.
And
And he had 1.5 million. Oh, I was just looking up for dead council people.
So Meyer is not going to be able to get my spot there.
It's like some people asked me that was like, hey man, like you still do the
unfortunately, wherever you're starting at, just please start there.
Amazon
And then,
delivery shit?
who was the one that got into you after you got?
They
You
was like, well,
You got a real job?
Yep,
they was
thank
like,
you,
well, why
Sawyer.
not?
And
I said,
Braxton,
see,
I'm not
it
trying
would
to what do
take
you call
me
you,
having
man.
to
Just
deliver
give you
one
that for a
place at
reason.
night,
But you did get into
and
them. It
somebody,
was
or
an incident,
regardless
but
what time of day it is, it would take one time for a motherfucker to try to rob me.
I mean,
I
My
said,
fault again,
and in the words of Billy the Kid, I
No,
don't make
man,
him
you're good.
famous.
No apologies. You don't have to apologize. It was a racing thing. You got up to him, but just be a little bit more careful next time. Good luck, everyone. First start is on green. The
I
rest
said,
are on later.
I stopped doing that
Cause
shit
1, 2
years
cautions,
ago.
you're out of here.
It's like, somebody else who I don't understand what. Damn.
Zach, are you on a controller?
I don't understand why they do like.
no.
So you know Philip Ditch, right?
Line up on the
What is your
inside.
setting? That's
Closed.
so
Pit road is
bad.
closed. Catch the 00 car.
He was a modeler, but he has a lowrider. Chill out.
I was watching your steering and it just looks like you're on a
He has a
controller
low rider.
so fast.
He's like on the East Coast.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
man
remember
was
exactly.
on his steering wheel pretty hefty.
But that motherfucker pizza delivery dude.
Gotta watch it.
Like he's a pizza delivery and
One to
like
go. Next time
DoorDash
by.
and all that shit. I'm like, how can you do that shit while doing? Because I know how much DoorDash pays. Dude, DoorDash.
Leader, please have a
About to
decent
go
What
pace.
they
green.
pay
Stay
you
focused.
actually. I did DoorDash for one day.
Post
No, I
car
did
is
it
off.
2
Time to
days.
do your job.
2 days I did DoorDash. And bro, like, you get
Green
paid,
flag, green
like, they try to
flag.
lure you in with this delusion of grandeur.
Sorry, dude, I was pushing
And
from
they're
behind.
like, oh, you can make $18 an hour.
62, what was
That's
that
how they
for?
lure you in. But in reality,
Outside.
you get
Caution.
paid
Yellow flag. They want you in
Like-
single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter
Less than
63.
like
Carbide. You had the
$2.75 an
position
hour.
when the yellow flag came out.
and then you get tips like, if people want to tip you, they can tip you.
Oh, I did it wrong.
But just like everything else, not everybody's going to tip
Pit
you.
road is now open.
Right?
And I'm like, I don't see how you can afford to do that and low ride at the same time, baby. It makes no sense. Well, shit, man, let me get up off here, man. I'm trying to get some rest.
Alright.
Come in there and
Alright, I'll holler at y'all later.
Alright, you better be ready to go tomorrow.
I am.
Alright. I'll talk to you later, Jeremy.
Later.
Later.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I can't find nothing, and I'm looking up Los Angeles Councilman's death. Did they find him dead, or did he...
Guys, this one will still be on green. Like I said, I will be setting the pace, or the leader will be setting the pace on the backstretch. Please don't be going no faster, no slower than it.
Where you at, Chris? Where you at?
On the,
One to go. Next time by, line up on the outside.
When you're done, you can come play with me. I'm gonna back out of here and plug my headset into my stuff so I can hear. But we can try them new maps. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm out of here. I'm gonna be out of here.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Green, green, green. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Go low. Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Clear all around. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file.
Man, what was that
Pit road
about?
is closed. Letter 9. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. You've got wheel damage. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
I'm pretty tired of getting these guys.
Pit road's open.
Ty, can I get a black clear? Somebody spun before the green flag and it gave me a black.
Half the 10, car. Half the 10, car. Pit road is closed right now. Half the 10, car. Half the 62, car. Half the 10, car. One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Half the 9, car. Catch the 22, car. Get ready.
Alright
going
guys,
green.
still on green. Still haven't gone a complete green lap.
Post car is off. Green, green, green.
Dude, 62, that's the second time he's wrecked me.
The
No
yellow
trying to
flag
feed
is
it.
out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Past the 10, car.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Letter 62, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Did they freaking brake check me and it's going in my hole?
Letter 9, carbide. Past the 10, car. Pit road's open.
Sounds like, this is so stupid.
I know, man, but hopefully that one person might have just ruined it for everyone, so let's get some green flag laps in. If it does again, I'm just going to start kicking from the back. Everyone wastes their ratings for the main event here, but we're going to have to start
That's
kicking
it,
if we don't
go.
get the green flag laps in. Green flags don't, what do you call it? Yellow flags do not count, so I mean, we got a long race.
Line up, single file. Catch the 10, car. One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Catch the 62.
Is it on green now?
Yeah, man, it's still in green. We didn't go one complete, what do you call it yet?
Hang on, we're not going green. Not
We got a
going
decent amount of
green.
group
Hang
of
on,
guys
we're
in
not
here.
going green.
Come on now.
Not going green. Letter 9. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catcher 62. Car. One to go. Next time by. About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. You got the black flag. You passed on the inside before the start-finish line. Inside, clear inside. Car inside, clear. Clear inside. Go high. Car inside. Caution. Yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter 00. Carbide. Pit road is now open.
Alright, leader, you start the race, man.
I might have to get out for this race.
Pit road is
We're literally
closed.
down to 10 cars. Come on, guys.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Letter 62. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Pit road's open. Pit road is closed. One lap to green. About to go green. Stay focused.
I hear you there.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10. They're showing us the black flag. You passed under yellow. Low car up high. Go high. Caution.
Good racing there, Ryan, there for a second. Till ran out of talent.